everybody, this is me coming back to record more stuff. Just gonna hit play. Look at that beautiful view! Man, I'm so glad I got to see that view again. I do feel really bad. I feel like I have to apologize to you guys for you. The last 3 videos, even though I went back and recorded audio, I'm just gonna be blunt. It was very lacking. It was very bad. I feel really bad. I feel like I let my emotions get the best of me. I was so pissed. I was so upset that audio was gone because I did feel like that was some of my better commentary. But you know what? It shouldn't have affected what I did. And I apologize to those of you who enjoy this series. You know what? I feel like I owe it to you guys. I feel like I owe it to you guys to do a better job. So basically, this is me deciding whenever I come back that there's a Pokemon we can get in this place. And I would not mind getting it. And to be blunt, we can make it's an electric type, or it will be an electric type. So I think it's about time we say goodbye to our good friend Nikola Tesla. I'm sorry, Mr. Tesla, but it's just the way these things go. Anyway, in order to get it, I actually had to Google this one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I had to Google this. I remember that you could get Eevee in Celadon. I just spoiled what the Pokemon is. I'm so sorry. I remember that you could get Eevee here. There is nothing that I don't know. Like I wrote on the blackboard, I know about the world of Pokemon beyond the Game Boy Advance. This is the Eevee, and I have to nickname it, and the reason I'm going to nickname it this is because there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is going to be a Jolteon, because I love Jolteon, one of my personal favorite electric types. Probably my favorite electric type. And so I'm going to think about names for a minute, and then for some reason, I'm going to wait till I actually start typing it before I spoil what I decide to name it. I think about naming it Volt or something, or Bolt, like kind of like the movie, and then for some reason I name it Giga. And so I'm thinking, oh, I mean like Gigavolt, and I don't know. And it starts off at level 25, so I was really happy. And then, you know, something happens to me in this episode. Something that I think happens to a lot of people we hold near and dear to our hearts, that we love, that we wish wouldn't, and an addiction sets in. A strong addiction. Easy money made at an easy rate. And for those of you who have played this game before, you know what I'm talking about. I am talking about a certain place that should happen pretty soon, actually. Because I'm pretty sure it's how I spend most of this video. I'm almost 100% sure. But anyway, so I'm debating, and I figured I'd say this in this video instead of the Kaiserreich video, because I also have to re-record that audio. I'm debating what I should, like, I'm trying to figure out if I should do another Nuzlocke after this one. Because I don't know if you guys know, but we're like halfway through the game, roughly. Oh yeah, this is me trying. Oh, this is embarrassing. So this is me trying to figure out where I'm supposed to buy the stones. The like evolution stones, and so I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to go up here and buy them. Like, ooh, Hyper Beam, that could be good later. Remember that for later, kids. Brick Break, Secret Power, Attract. Alright, so that's not there. That's the TM corner. I'm perfectly fine with that one. Hi, what can I help you with? Alright, so this is probably where the stones are. And there's no stones in here. How delightful. It's kind of like that. What I do go ahead and buy some Great Balls. And the reason behind this is because I don't want to buy Great Balls. I much prefer using normal Pokeballs, but I can't. If there's a special fat Pokemon that I want to catch later on, and I can't trust that normal Pokeballs will be enough to do it. So I'll kind of just have to figure out how to live with myself there. So I think it might be here. I finally put Pokemon Counter. No, I'm not interested in Counter. That's a pretty weak fighting type move. So maybe I begin to think, okay, well then I guess I screwed up and it's actually down on the first floor. And so guess what? I go down to the first floor. I walk up to the lady. I talk to her. She tells me the board on the right describes the store layout. I, like the idiot that hasn't read it, that didn't read it last time, check again. Oh look, nothing has changed. It's a telephone. Better not use it. I actually think I make a joke about the telephone and not wanting to use it. Alright, I realize there's nothing down here. You know, I think, is this where I finally figured it out? Alright, so I go up to the 4th floor. I'm getting a present for my girlfriend. I guess a polka doll will be it. Is this where I finally figured it out? Hi there, may I help you? Yes, this is where I finally figured it out. So I need a fire zone for Browsette. Oh god, even look, every time I read and say that name, looking back on it, it's a bit of shame. And I need a leaf stone, I need a thunderstone for Giga, and I need a leaf stone for, I believe Sylvanas is what I need it for. That's all I need. Time to instantly shove that thunderstone into Giga. Just grab it, lift the tail. Oh man, I just love the sprite for Eevee, just how big the eyes are. The only Eevee sprite I like better than vanilla Eevee is Jolteon. Jolteon's sprite looks so good in this game. Just looks so good. By the way, I am debating on doing a Nuzlocke. I'm also checking to see if I have any electric type moves, which I do not. Giving Shockwave to Tesla got a little more embarrassing after this. But you know, I was thinking of doing another Nuzlocke, and so I was thinking of either doing, I think I might, but I'm debating. I'm debating between either doing Soul Silver or Crystal. And I love Soul Silver. It was actually Soul Silver was my first Pokemon game, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, no, it was, actually, because my first ever Pokemon was Chikorita. Yeah, no, and as a little kid, you know, I wasn't even little. I remember for the longest time I couldn't play Pokemon because my parents said I would get addicted. And they were right, but that didn't change how upset I was whenever I was younger. Oh yeah, I need the coin case. Oh, this is my hunt for the coin case. I can't remember where I get it. I think I get it in the casino. But they said I would get addicted. And I was like, no, I won't get addicted. And they're like, Will, we know you. You'll get addicted. They were kind of right. I'm not ashamed to admit that I've done a pretty good job of memorizing a lot of type matchups and a lot of typings. It's weird because my brain is not a memorization brain; it's a paraphrasing brain. But somehow I was able to memorize all of this stuff. There's a Team Rocket grunt that I'm specifically avoiding because I know things will happen. I know I don't have a coin case. Welcome, you can exchange your coins for fabulous prizes next door. Is this when I decide? So there's a reason why I want this coin case, and there's a reason why I plan on playing these games. You're throwing me off. Here's some coins. So shoo, I don't have a coin case. It's a Pokemon printer. Oh yeah, this is where I can print the Pokemon to the back of my Pokemon card. Yeah, this is, I found this so cool. I was like a little kid. I had never realized that thing existed. I've got 3 of the 8 badges. And look, I got all my little Pokemon party on the back. Yeah, man, I was like a little kid in a candy store whenever I figured that one existed. I don't know why I talked to the old man twice. I think I'm just very forgetful. Someone stole our Silphscope. The thief came running this way. This is whenever I realized the Silphscope is here. I blew it all on the slots. I don't know why I talked to him again. Why am I double talking to people? Get lost or I'll punch you. Yeah, I forgot. Team Rocket. I'm like a 10-year-old kid. Has anyone met a 10-year-old kid that wasn't annoying and staring at them? I'm on vacation with my brother and boyfriend. Why would you bring your brother on a vacation with your boyfriend? That's just kind of... feels like a bad start. Hee, the slot's just reeling the dough big time. Why am I talking to people twice? What thought process was going through my head? Chief, we just shipped 2,000 more Pokemon and slot prizes again today. Alright, I discovered something during one of these recordings. Particularly whenever I was going through a certain section of the game. I can't decide... Oh, this is whenever I figure out where the coin case is. I can't decide on an accent or a voice for Team Rocket grunts. I can't decide. Sometimes I sound Boston, sometimes I sound Australian, sometimes I sound a little British, and sometimes I sound completely Irish. And I can't figure it out. Also, probably in my head, all of those sounded just fine. Reality, probably all sucked. Now this is me kind of check coin prices for things, and I see right there Dratini. This is where my addiction starts, people. It always starts with the most noblest of intentions. I want to save a Dratini and bring it home. Ice Beam. I'm also looking at the TMs they have. I believe they have Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Iron Tail, Thunderbolt, and one more. I want to say Flamethrower is the last one. Me realizing they have Thunderbolt, so I'm like, huh, maybe getting Thunderbolt wouldn't be such a bad idea. And so I think you can all see the direction that this video is about to take. Me realizing I can get some coins for free from the old people. What's up, want some coins? I believe they give me a total of 50, because if I go talk to the fishing guy, he gives me some more. Kid, do you want to play? These guys are really nice, although they're probably Team Rocket plants. I think I also just go ahead and decide to buy 500. Right? Nope. Alright, I'm an idiot. I remember what happens now. Alright, so, oh my god, the pain. I check the slot, card, hut. Alright. This is before I learn his system. Like right there. Later on, you will see why me seeing those 7s and having them in that area was so infuriating to me. But, oh. I know how long this takes me to get, so we're gonna be here a while. Just this is around the part of the episode where if you want to go do something, just like put me on in the background, because all you're gonna know is the slots going on and on and on. Oh, it's a terrifying addiction. It's truly sad to see someone fall to such lows. I'm actually winning quite a bit. I suppose this is when it gets sad, though. I really hope none of you who are watching this had any respect for me whatsoever. Oh, man, seeing, especially because I got a system down eventually. And so it really did upset me. It really does upset me to see me get like 2 7s in a row, especially in those 2 areas, and not capitalize on it. Is this where I go straight downhill? Yeah, this is where I go straight downhill. I hate the freaking Clefairies in the bottom corner, because they'll be so happy for you when you win something, and then like you don't get anything, and they look like you freaking just shot them in the face. They definitely got a good racket going here. But annoyingly enough, I kept at it. I decided, God help me, I want that Dratini. God help us all that I want that Dratini, because this takes a while. I'm tempted to speed through it just because it is a lot of me getting it, but I want to prove to you guys that I did not cheat. I got the lion's share of these coins the appropriate way, the correct way, the way the game intended. I'm down to 4 coins, 1-0, and I lost. I lost all 50. Although they were free, so I kind of felt okay with that. So I went and I bought more. The addict I am. I was tempted. I actually was doing the math in my head. I could only get 2,000 coins if I spent all of my money on the coins. So I figured that wasn't a very viable option. And I think this is when I start to piece together that I should be focusing on the 7s. I say this, but I have no idea whenever I decide to actually focus on the 7s. I think this is, no, I remember. This is the time frame that I am just spamming the A button and hoping something sticks. I got the Voltorbs. That's 8 coins right there. I'm getting a little hungry, actually. Probably want to eat something before I go to my next class. Sadly, no. This is me realizing that I can line up the last one pretty well. It's the middle one. The middle one. God, the middle one sucks in this. Like, so, again, Soul Silver, first Pokemon game, never really paid much attention to Voltorb Flip or whatever. Voltorb Flip was the bane of my existence as I got older, because I started realizing, oh my god, I could get a Dratini? Dratinis are awesome! I can't get those till late game. So instead, I sold my... What? What? I'm an idiot. Just looking back on this. Uh, oh yeah, no, that's whenever I figured out that I can time the last one. And this is also whenever I realize it's kind of slow and painful whenever it gives my earnings. You don't understand the joy that I felt. This is how they get you. This is how I know I can never go into an actual casino, because my gambling addictions will take hold. Pokemon is training me well for this. I got 19 somehow because I got Slowpokes and a one of the fruit things. Oh man, that's not good. Up. Oh, nothing again. Skunked again. Ooh, I got 4 coins now. Up. No, I'm a failure. I'm a failure and a half. Oh. Nope. Too soon. Too soon, me. I know how my brain works. I know I'm an idiot. Come on. Oh. I can get the Slowpokes, though. Yeah, I got the Slowpokes. I love Slowpoke. I can't. So, if I do Crystal or Soul Silver, I'm hoping that my trainer card gives me a Cyndaquil, or at least Chikorita, because I love Cyndaquil's. I can probably give you guys like my list of favorite starters from each gen. I believe I go. I'm trying to remember. I believe my favorite starter. Kanto's hard. Kanto's hard because, in my opinion, all of them are pretty good. Johto, my favorite starter, is easily Cyndaquil. It's not even close in my mind. Hoenn, Trico. Love Trico. Love its design. Love its evolutions. It's a little weak, especially for that game. But, you know, I like it. I love grass types. I'm such a sucker for grass types. I'm an idiot. Because this is at the point I'm still waiting for the 7. Like, till my eyes register that the 7 has been on the screen instead of actually timing it. But, I love Turtwig. Turtwig's easily my favorite Pokemon still. Torterra is so good. I just love the design of Turtwig. I love grass types, as I've said multiple times now. Unova. I don't know. Unova's probably my least favorite region, actually. So it's really hard for me to pick. If I had to pick a starter, I'd say Tepig. Tepig is probably my favorite. Just because I played through that. I played Black and White. Black and White are probably my 2 least favorites. Just for no real reason, honestly, either. I don't even know why I don't like them as much, but I don't enjoy them as much as I do the others. It could be the fact that I'm restricted, but then again, I don't like White too either. It could be the fact that it's so story driven, although granted, it is a Pokemon game, so I don't know why I'm complaining about the fact that I have to click through a bunch of Oh, that's so painful. Yeah, I know. That's whenever I started spamming buttons on my controller because I was so upset and I accidentally hit the help button. But, Unova said it was Tepig. Kalos, I think I'm going to go ahead and be the normal person. Froakie. I love Froakie. And I remember for the longest time making fun of how Greninja looked. And my first playthrough was actually with the Chespin. And I do like Chespin too. Froakie so much better. Yeah! This is when I realize I can time it. Do I sit? No. Okay. I did speed it up through the money counts because I didn't want to sit there for every single time. But let's see. I did Kalos. Last one is so let's see. What did I say? I had my 2 grass types and my fire type. Oh, I love Litten. I love Litten. I love Litten's design. I wish Incineroar looked better. Like, it looks so stupid. And I know some people love it, but it looks so stupid. And actually, to be fair, the reason I love Litten is because my little sister, we both got Sun and, yep, this is whenever I finally figured out. We both got Sun and Moon at the same time. And my little sister called dibs on Rowlet. And so I was so upset. I went, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to pick Litten because I want to be able to beat you when we battle. And I did beat her whenever we battled. Don't. She'll dispute that, but I've never lost to her. But anyway, how much more do I have in this? 10 minutes? This was a 30-minute episode I did? Oh, God. Man, I have time. But she'll probably dispute that I beat her every single time, but never lost. But so Litten became my favorite solely. Oh man, I'm really raking it in now. Solely because I couldn't get Rowlet, and then I played through the game with Litten. I don't know. I didn't like Sun and Moon as much as everyone else did. I did kind of miss the gyms. But you know, I still enjoyed it. Alolan Sandslash. Oh my god, it's such a bad typing of Ice and Steel because fighting screws you up. Fire melts you completely. Oh man, I'm an idiot whenever it comes to these. Fire try playing a Nuzlocke with an Alolan Sandslash. That is the most stressful thing ever because it doesn't even take a fighting type or a fire type. It just takes someone who knows one of those moves. Yeah, so I think my favorite starter. I'm pretty sure my favorite starter is actually Squirtle. I love them all. But I don't know. I think Squirtle is a good starter. Squirtle's a really good starter. Soup is such a good boy. No one can say a bad word against Soup because Soup is so good. Soup is so good. You know what? Actually, I'm trying to remember. I think I get enough coins at exactly the end of this. So I think I will actually cut this episode a little shorter. If I am wrong, I apologize. But I need 4,000. I'm only at 1,400, and I still have like 8 minutes. So I'll probably go ahead. It might be a blessing in disguise that I had to record audio for this. I'm gonna probably go ahead and cut it off at the 25-minute mark because I want to say the last 5 minutes of this is me struggling with this game. I don't want to see that. And I don't think you guys want to relive. I don't want to relive that. I don't think you guys want to see that. Actually, no. This actually bleeds into the next episode, so I know for a fact that I don't get it this episode. Oh my gosh. I'm pitiful. Oh, and I haven't even realized the worst part of Browsette yet. Oh. I can't wait to have to relive through that pain and anger. But we're getting there. I won't cut it off too short because I have been enjoying just kind of talking. I did feel absolutely awful, especially going back through the audio that I had recorded or I re-recorded for the previous episodes. I'm too lazy to go back and do it more, but I felt bad enough that I decided I was going to pay attention. I was going to put some effort into re-recording this audio because I felt bad. It's not your guys' fault that I lost the audio. It's actually completely my fault. It's my antisocial butt's fault because I muted the audio to play Destiny 2 and I didn't want to talk to anyone, and I completely forgot to unmute it. But you know, sometimes that's just the way things go. But I'll probably figure out some things to talk about for the next episode. Probably talk about, let's see. So I talked about my favorite starters. Oh my God, that's a place we're gonna end the episode. So thank you all for coming. And we'll see you. What did I decide to? Oh, I decided to go check the prices. See you all. I'm going to wait for a good stopping point. See you all next time.